Okay, so today we're gonna get started and we're gonna be doing a lot on the floor today. And you will need some dumbbells for either chest press or adding to some of your core. So have those available. I'm gonna have these ready here. The dumbbells ready? Because yeah, a lot on the floor and then a cardio blast at the end. I'm just messing with this here. I'll figure it out later. Kind of weird workout music today, but you know, I like to mix it up. And I like to be able to upload easily. So a lot of core today, bit of arms and some cardio. Wednesday we'll go more into legs. Here we go. So we're just gonna start with a bit of a warm up before we go to the floor. So you can either do high knees, low impact, or you can just jog it out. I'm just jogging it, warming up. So just do a light jog, high knees, low impact high knees, take a pick. Just gonna focus on the beat, keep my heart rate pumping, ready for an awesome workout. Usually I like to start my workout with a nice sip of water, so I'm gonna just grab that quick. Okay, so arm circles. Reverse, like coming forward, just warming up those shoulders. Big arm circles, let's warm those shoulders up. Okay, go back into a jog. Or high knees. We got high knees at the end too, so. Just trying to get my blood pumping and warming my body up a bit. Let's warm that thoracic spine up a bit. We'll do that on the floor too. We're gonna do something called a scorpion tap, which will be interesting just to warm up that thoracic spine, the spine around your ribs. Go. All right, let's go to the floor. Here's your choices. You can either go from plank to downward dog, but if there's, say, you're not the type of person that can hold your body weight up on your hands or you got wrists that bother you, instead, I want you to go from child pose to Sphinx, which is hips on the floor. Hold for a bit, and then go right back into child pose, just back and forth, just warming up that lower back. Here we go. So, got my hands under my shoulders. I'm gonna go downward dog, plank. Just gentle, warming up. Again, you can just do the child pose to Sphinx. Ignore all those ding dings, because we're just doing our warm up. Okay. Now we're gonna try that scorpion tap. And again, it's just a warm up movement. So you're gonna lie flat. And then you're just gonna take that leg and tap the floor on the other side. Just warming up that back. Scorpion tap. The microphone's on the floor, so sorry if it's making weird noises. All right. Now we're a little bit more warmed up to get started for our core. So I'm gonna just grab a sip of water and then we're gonna get started on the core, which is all on the floor. So get your dumbbells ready. I'm gonna put my water down here in case I need a drink. Here we go. We're gonna start with a reverse crunch. We got 30 seconds before we start. 8 movements. We'll see how many times we can get through it for our cardio blast. There we go. 20 seconds. If you want, you can just grab one knee and pull it to your chest. The other knee. Till we start, we got 10 seconds. I got still a little bit of lower back issue from that wiping out in the shower, but I'll do my best to avoid it. Here we go, reverse crunch. Knees forward, back. Keep going, you got about 10 seconds. Next movement is going to be push-ups. And if for some reason push-ups is something that doesn't work for you, then I want you to grab those dumbbells and do yourself a chest press. That's your alternative chest press, okay? Otherwise, roll over. Let's do some push-ups. Working on that upper body. Here we go. It's been a while since I've done push-ups. 30 seconds. I don't know where everybody is today. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We go right back onto our back for bicycle kicks. I like bicycle kicks because you can either put your hands behind your head or on the floor. Then I'm just going to extend that leg out nice and straight. Do some bicycle kicks. If for some reason you got knotty hips that make this a really hard exercise for you, you can either go back to the reverse crunch if that worked, or you could just do an upper body crunch and keep your feet on the floor. That way you're still working on your core, but you're not hurting yourself. Try and keep both legs moving together. Switching places. Got about 7 seconds. Good. We're going to stay in this position and get ready for dead bug. If for some reason you got lower back issues, you can keep your feet on the floor and just extend opposites out with your feet on the floor. If say that doesn't work either, you can flip over and go on your hands and knees and do bird dog. If you want to intensify your dead bug, you can add dumbbells to your hands. Yeah, it's a core day. It's Monday. Well, it depends when you're watching this recording, what day it is, but it's being recorded on a Monday, which is good. All right, let's roll over to our hands and knees. So we're going to go into a plank position. We're either going to do Spider-Mans, which is when you bring your knee up to your elbows, Or you can just do bird dog. If you just did bird dog, then you can do donkey kicks. Here we go. Spider-Man plank, knees up. Whew. Should feel my tummy when I do this one. Again, you can do bird dog or donkey kicks. Got about 15 seconds. Going right into mountain climbers. And if for some reason you can't do mountain climbers, then just go back onto your back and do some bicycle crunch, you know, like bicycle crunch. Or even just a upper body crunch side to side, just to get that heart rate up. Otherwise, mountain climb it. Kind of a weird workout, but I always like to switch it up, you know, challenge those muscles in new ways. And I find planks, or being in this plank position, is the most challenging because you're working your upper body to hold yourself up and your core to stabilize your body. Okay, chest flies in a glute bridge position. Just rolling back and forth. That's part of the workout too. All right. So when I do chest flies, it's like I'm hugging a ball. I'll get my hips up for that glute bridge and lower those elbows down. Trying to keep that ball shape with my arms. Those mountain climbers always get me good. Whew. Then we got one more movement, and then we're going to start over. So we'll pause for a drink of water. After this, one more movement. It's called plank jacks. If for some reason, again, planks you can't do, you're going to lie on your back and do flutter kicks. That's your alternative to plank jacks. A lot of people hate plank jacks. So really get you going. Here we go. Almost there, 15 seconds. You get a nice drink of water. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm just gonna pause this so we can have a sip of water before we get rolling again. Perfect timing. Ooh, those jacks get my heart rate up. Awesome. You know, when your heart rate's up, you're burning more fat, and it allows your muscles to progress quicker when you're strengthening. Here we go. Starting at the beginning with reverse, crunches. I told you it was core today. You asked for it. Here we go. I always go by request, right? Someone wants lots of core, you're gonna get it. Summer's coming too, so we want to tighten up those tummies for summer. Reverse crunch. Modification, I guess, for this one would be just be doing a heel tap. Or you want to make it harder, you could do a butt lift. I'm going to stick with the reverse crunch because, again, still got a little bit of sore lower back. Not sure what I did when I fell. It's something. Okay, let's do those push-ups. Or you can grab your dumbbells and stay on your back and do a chest press. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Got about 10 seconds. We're gonna move on to bicycle kicks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Do. I know I'm going down weird, but again, working with some injuries here. Okay, so let's try and keep movement in both legs at all times. Here we go. Because you'd be tempted to go like this and stop. We want to just keep constant movement. 25 seconds. I'm going to go right into dead bug. This time I'm going to add a dumbbell to my movement. Remember, if you need adaptations, you could always message me, or you could just try and do something that we've already done in the workout that works for you. Just repeat it. Okay, so I'm going to grab one dumbbell this time and hold it like this with 2 hands and go into dead bug. Remember, lower back issues, you want to keep your feet on the floor when you do this. Otherwise, let's go. Opposites. If this doesn't work for you, say your hips bother you and you're kicking out is super painful, keep your feet on the floor and just reach that dumbbell to the ceiling and work the upper part of your body. Still working your core, but no need to hurt yourself. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to go into that Spider-Man plank. And remember, if you can't do the Spider-Man plank, you could either just go on your hands and knees and bring your knees to your elbows, or you can do bird dog, which is opposites. All right, here we go. I'm just bringing my knee to my elbow. Trying to do it up the side alternately. Whew. I find this one super challenging. Got about 10 seconds. All right, so remember, you got to do some vigorous crunches on your back, or you're going to do mountain climbers or bicycle crunches, whatever. Just something that's a little bit more vigorous to get that heart rate up. Here we go. But for some people, their wrists really bother them when they're in this position. So you could either go on your forearms, do a bit of a tap, Or like I said, on your back, side to side crunches, like a bicycle crunch. You could do the upper body or add the lower, up to you. Got about 15 seconds. And we're gonna go right into a glute bridge, chest fly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I'll grab my dumbbells for my chest fly. Go down carefully, not hitting my elbow or my back. Hips up, glute bridge hold, hugging a ball, keeping that shape, and lowering those elbows down. This is a nice, sometimes you can just feel when you're in that nice fat burn zone. And that's how I feel today. Lots of core, but we're gonna do a little bit of cardio at the end just to get a good sweat on. Eight seconds. Hugging that ball, lowering those elbows down, keeping those butt cheeks nice and tight, hips up. There we go. Good. Last one is those plank jacks, or you could do taps, like, ow, stupid elbow. Go into a plank position and do side to side taps, right? Or plank jacks, or repeat something that you've done this round that works for you. Or you could stand up and do jumping jacks if you wanted. Got about 15 seconds left. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Okay, let's take a second and we'll start it again. Just gonna have a sip of water. We've got one more round of this. Then we're gonna do some core cardio. I knew it started with a C. All right. So, testament to having injuries, like I have smashed elbow, and I did land on my lower back or my buttocks. So they're still quite sore. So I'm just trying to work around it. So just always remember, if you got injuries, keep exercising and working around those injuries. All right. Why the heck is this doing this? Stupid thing. It's weird, it just stopped. Okay. Sometimes I just don't ask this stupid technology. Here we go. Back to reverse crunch or heel taps. All right, here we go. Or you could do a reverse crunch with a heel tap. And again, hip or lower back issues, just do an upper body crunch, right? You could just find something that works for you that's core related, then do it. Or heel taps. These heel taps, if you do it like this and you don't change the shape of your leg when you lower that heel down, it actually really works the lower part of your tummy really well. But that's if hinging doesn't bother you. Otherwise, upper body crunch. Lifting that face towards the ceiling, right? Okay, push-ups or bird dog. So, or you can just stay on your back and do a chest press. Trying to work our chest muscles, our triceps, biceps. 30 seconds. $20 seconds. My knees are being mean to me. 10. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're going right into bicycle kicks. Remember, your option for bicycle kicks was an upper body twist, like a bicycle crunch on the upper body. Still working the thoracic. Here we go. Opposites. You want to keep those legs moving and kick towards the wall in front of you, or where your feet are. Is that in front of you? I find this one super challenging if I keep my legs in constant movement and really straighten that leg out. 15 seconds. 7. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna grab my dumbbells for those dead bugs. Or you remember I said you could just do the upper part of the body. If you got lower back issues, your feet stay on the floor. Here we go. Opposites. So now, because I've added dumbbells, I'm not only working my core a little more intense, I'm also strengthening my shoulders. So try and keep that lower back pushed into the floor. Imagine a string is pulling that belly button right in, right into the floor. We a game changer with a couple dumbbells. Holy. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. I'm gonna go right into that Spider-Man plank business. Remember, you can do bird dog in its place, or donkey kicks, or you could stay on your back and do some bicycle crunches. Just do whatever helps with core. "15 seconds. Whee. 2, well, 7 seconds, sorry. The corner of my eye, I thought it was a 3. 3, 2, 1, good. Oh, mountain climbers are next. Or do a vigorous upper body crunch if you can't use your legs. Or even bicycle crunches really get my heart rate up. Here we go. Mountain climbers it is. Strengthening my upper body, getting my heart rate up, and working on those stabilizers. Muscles all around the tummy, keeping my body flat, my back straight. Got about 15 seconds left. Next one is the glute bridge with the chest fly. Coming right up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Okay, grabbing those dumbbells. Chest fly, glute bridge. Oh, stupid elbow. I didn't realize how much you used that. Okay, butt up, squeeze those butt cheeks, hugging a ball, lower those elbows down. Really get those hips up high. Really squeeze those butt cheeks. Got a bit of a pelvic tilt in there. You're gonna really fire up those glutes. About 20 seconds left. Then we just got those plank jacks, or you could do taps, or you could do flutter kicks on your back. Here we go, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. See you later, dumbbells. Dumbbell. Plank jacks it is, or you can do those flutter kicks I showed you earlier. Here we go. Just check the time. Phew. 20 seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1. Good. Excellent work. I'm going to pause that timer for a second. Stand up. Get a drink of water. We're going to do the final round, 3 movements, all to get that heart rate up, get a good sweat on before we're done. Here we go. We do high knees. If you can't do high knees, for some reason, you just do put the fire out. Or you could go into punches, just make it an upper body cardio. That's an alternative. Then we have butt kickers. You do low impact or high impact. And then we're gonna do either, well, you could do burpees, or you could do a walk down plank, or push-ups on the wall. And that's gonna be the rest of our workout. Here we go. Whew. And that'll take us to the end. Here we go. We're going to start with high knees, or you could do put the fire out, or you could do punches and just keep that lower body right out of it. Here we go. 2, 1. Just a nice little burst at the end. You'll just be burning fat all day. There, we worked our tummies today, worked some upper body. Now we're just gonna flush those muscles right out. Good way to start the week, if you ask me. Ooh. 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Butt kickers. So you can go right into these or a little bit higher impact. That's up to you. All right, here we go. 2, 1. Let's do some butt kicking. Ooh. It's a good burn at the end. I like it. I know. Come on, music, don't fail me now. What do you got for me? I could jog right at time to this. Whew. 15 seconds. Good time. 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Either push-ups on the wall, keeping your body nice and flat. We're doing a walk down to a plank and walk back up, or burpees. The walk down to plank is low impact. If you got injuries like I'm working with right now, so I'm just gonna walk myself down, plank it, walk myself back up. Still strengthening that upper body, keeping the heart rate up. Or you could do burpees. And I just know that my elbow and lower back would be super mad at me for high impact right now. So I'm gonna listen to my body. Got about 10 seconds. And back up. Take a break. Have some water and we're gonna do it again. Whew. I like that. Okay, let's go. Sorry about that. Didn't give you much notice. High knees. Remember, this is just as good to get that heart rate up. If you want to just go in a semi-squat and punch. Same thing. Get that heart rate up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Butt kickers. You know, kicking yourself in the butt. You do low impact, but keep that tempo up. Or you do high impact. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's almost over. You can do it. Just think. Get that metabolism, everything pumped up. Good sweat on. Start your day right. Or end your day right. Either way. Here we go. 15 seconds. We're going back to either a walk down plank, burpees, or wall push-ups. 10 seconds. Wee. One. Boop. Ding, ding. All right, here we go. Walk down plank, burpees, or wall push-ups. Starting in 5 seconds. Ba-dum-bump. Here we go. Back down. Really strengthening my upper body. Whew. Kind of a good stretch on the back of the legs there. Trying to keep in time here. Whew. Nice cardio blast, and then we're gonna stretch. Yay. Here we go, 10 seconds. Give yourself a pat on the back for this workout. A little bit different. Just mixing it up and extending those muscles of yours. All right, have a sip of water. We're gonna do some standing stretches. Since we're in the standing position already, let's have some water first. I want to stretch my hip and my quad. So I'm going to just stand, hang onto a wall if you like. Grab my ankle. I'm going to push my hip forward and pull my knee back. You could do this lying on your stomach too. It's easier. And then just pull that leg back, stretch that quad. So I'm pulling my knee back and pushing my hip forward. That's good. Feels nice. All right, I'm gonna do the other side. Knee back, hip forward. Here we go. Whew. All right. I put my right arm towards the ceiling, bend my hand behind my head. I'm going to pull that elbow back. Just want to stretch my shoulder. Okay, other side, other arm, straight up. Drop that behind your head. Pull that elbow back. Stretch that shoulder. Dance, dance. Okay, I'm gonna find a wall. I'm gonna bend my back knee down. So back knee is bent down. My right foot's gonna come forward. I'm gonna put my foot up that wall, and my back knee is still bent. So I'm gonna put that foot up the wall as best I can, and then I'm gonna just straighten that back leg. Oh, my calf is like, oh. All right, yeah, switch legs. So back knee stays bent. I'm gonna put that foot up the wall best I can with my back knee bent. And then I'm gonna straighten that back leg. Stretch that calf out. All right. Both my hands. I'm gonna put my hands behind my back, holding my own hands. And then I'm just gonna lean forward almost like I'm doing a toe touch and let those arms hang and let gravity stretch those shoulders. Let my arms come down, hang to the floor. So while I'm hanging here, I'm going to take one hand and turn my hand towards the ceiling. Looking at the ceiling with my eye. Switch sides. Other hand, turn and look towards the ceiling. Kind of a weird position. Back to center. Come up nice and slow. Pull those shoulders back. Nice big shoulder circles. And you've completed yet another wonderful day.